All right, what's going on, everyone? Supreme Kami over here. So let's actually just dive into what we have for next week's content over here. So, next week will be like the official week of like when the second year anniversary will start. But the actual quote unquote second year anniversary banner, I don't think what we're gonna have like for next week. Next week is gonna be a Sokai week, but I don't really think those are the anniversary banner, but we are going to be on that proceeding on to the second year anniversary week already. But in terms of the warfare events we're going to have, or it's going to be the foundation of the first generation. So we got the old Gundam from the Gundam Double series over here. So alright, that's a pretty good representation. That is exactly the box art of the high grade as well. So that's that same post. So there should be another old Gundam that should be the one that is like a prequel. Is like a rollout color, so it's gonna be black. It's gonna be a gray and white, I believe that's what it was. So that one is something we can get in the later future as well. So I am pretty excited to get the old Gundam in this game as well. In terms of that, we are gonna be getting some devices for next week. So I for just a device. I forgot. No. When we have these kind of devices, I think we have like in terms of like the warfare event. I believe they're split into two, so you should have device A and B for that week. So, the old Gundam will be attainable, like the actual like the warfare unit will be attainable from the device A, and then with the device B, you can get that from device where you can get some other like the other resources that you need. In terms of what we're gonna have for the Sokai Week's banner, well, let me actually close this. There's a pretty long list of like I think every double series should be able to use it to boost next week's event. But in terms of what we're gonna get, we are gonna be getting a super quote unquote super Sokai Festival week. So this is the first time we see a super like a quote unquote super on there. And then in terms of the overall banner, like border is like it's like a rainbowish color, huh? We don't. I don't personally know what super like stands for. Like here, like is it gonna be like special rates? Is it gonna be some sort of like a different types of like mechanics? Like in terms of like, are they still gonna be obviously they are gonna be alteration available, but like what are the specialties of special, right? In terms of unit, those are the one you're looking at over here. Wait, are they whoa, are they this one because they're quoting us a 6-star level 9? Or are we able to just obtain him as a 6-star without? Because prior to this, every of these Soulcasts and Gundam Battle Festival parts, they drop us a 5-star. So, or the super just means we're getting them a 6-star? We don't actually know yet, but I'm just speculating over here. We all thought the Gundam Helios is gonna be a free-to-play unit, just like the Artemis and then Arius, but yeah, looks like it's gonna be a summonable unit, which is like I think a lot of people got blindsided with this over here. We do have the Helios in game already, and people have been testing out what kind of EX skill they have. If you hop over to this missions over here, this one specifically, let me click on it if I can. It's loading patiently. All right. You can fight Helios in these missions, and then people are waiting out to for Helios to use his EX skill, and a lot of people were surprised that it didn't come with like the full on what is it? It's not coming in with like the full on like twin satellite cannon. No, nothing. So it's gonna be the final boss over here. So I think people were just taking out these twos over here, and then they're trying to fight out this one. So yeah, in terms of like EX skill wise, we're not seeing anything too spectacular from what people have seen. Now, if you guys want to look at what kind of EX skill the Helios does, you can just hop into this event over here and then just kind of wait it out. It's probably going to take a while before he executes his EX skill, but nonetheless, you can kind of look at it from there. So I feel like a lot of people were really disappointed when they find out that Helios is not a free-to-play unit. We take a look at the past two we got in terms of like the main protagonist of the storyline. We have this one over here. This is the Artemis over here. So this is it over here. Artemis over here. In terms of word tag, the Helios I think we'll get is probably gonna get pro tag. It's like the main character of this Gundam Breaker mobile series over here. So that's that. I feel like it's gonna have high firepower as well. In terms of the dirt tag, this one has in terms of this one is being free to play. This one does have for computers, so I don't know if that would kind of carry on because we have seen them drop for computer in so many like Sokai and even gonna battle festival part. So it's not gonna be anything surprising if they want to do that as well. So yeah, that's gonna be scary. Yeah, I feel like, but that's that over here. In terms of the Arius over here, this is what we have. In terms of word tag, it's fairly similar. You have Protect for computer and then high firepower. So I feel like these are exactly the same word tag. Hopefully they don't put for computer. Maybe they can go with something else. But I don't want to speculate too much into it. But this is gonna be the Ars over here. This one actually does have the twin satellite cannon. This one actually has that is EX skills. This one over here. Yeah. So maybe we're gonna see another one of these Palma Fonacina again. Oh man, I think that is one of the EX skills to be honest. From what I have seen, people when they're testing it out. So man, I don't know. Now I don't really know how I feel about those two units. So from what I can see, I don't really expect them to be like the headline anniversary banner unit. I feel like there should be something more because like I checked last year roster, and like I've been telling you guys, I don't really see them being labeling them as like first year anniversary type banner. So this time around they're not labeling that. So I don't think these cannot. I refuse to believe these are like anniversary hype banner, like especially the Shia Kwanzaa. I don't believe that. But in terms of the other one we can be looking at right now is gonna be, let's actually check out the part, shall we? In terms of the part, you're gonna have the five set of the five parts for the whole set, and then you also have a large beam saber, a beam rifle, and then as for the double Shia Quanta, we have just a Yin sword, so not too much. I don't even know why. Like I don't know. Like I feel like the Shia Quanta doesn't really deserve. Like at this point, I feel like it's quite too soon for that. Just like I believe 2 weeks ago we have the Justice Knight. I feel like that one really doesn't deserve to be like the Sokai or even like the Gundam Battle Fest tier. So the Shia Quanta appears in let's see. So the Shia Quanta appears in the Gundam Build Fighter Tri Island War. So this is like a special edition, right after the actual TV version of it. So this is a direct upgrade to the Gundam Porton that Shia had piloted herself. So you can see this is highly resemblant of the double Quanta from this. Looking at the chest and then the leg and even the arm. So in terms of some armament you can find from the Shia Quanta is you're gonna have some shield bits over here. So the shield bit actually highly resembles the Gundam Transient. So that is that. So yeah, some special. Yeah, obviously you're gonna have armament. You're gonna have your GN sword, GN shield bit, and then you also have the GN binder, just like the one from Double Quanta. Like I said, the GN shield bit is the resemblance to the Transient Gundam, so the GN Partisan. So that is just attached right on top or right on the shield from the GN binders. In terms of some special equipment and feature, this one will have is probably going to be another one you Quantum Burst. So I don't know if that is going to act as like another supporting type Awakenings EX skill that we have seen from the double Quanta already. I feel like because in the outro, like this, the special edition is like a 36-minute long. We didn't really see too much from the double, the Shia Quanta over here, so I can't, like in terms of like what kind of EX skill we can be seeing. I wouldn't like have a high hopes of like what they can produce. So, it's a limited footage of like what Shia Quantum can do because like I think the most they have kind of prioritized was like the Kamiki Burning Gundam, which I think that one will be just a better upgrade than what we have from 2 weeks ago, the Tri Burning. So that is something we will be expecting to get later down in the future. So if you guys are a big fan of the Kamiki Burning Gundam, that is something to kind of expect, I guess. But I will not expect that to come anytime soon. So that's something to keep in mind, right? But you never know. You never know when they kind of drop those kind of stuff, right? But I feel like for the Shia Quanta, I don't know. It's more like really lackluster. But do let me know how you guys feel about having these two units as your Nick Sokai's festival banner over here. I think a lot of people do have a mixed feeling about Helios being, because like the two previous like main protagonists in this game are free to play, right? Now they're gonna drop this as a summonable, so I don't know how people are gonna view it. So do let me know what are your thoughts about that. In terms of the double Shia Kwanzaa, I have really mixed feeling about that. But alright, that's pretty much it from what we have known from next week's content over here. This would be pretty much it. And then, as the recording of this, we do currently have the latest arena match over here. So let me click on that. I believe the latest arena multiplier people are getting is a 1.2469. So that's probably just a point higher than what we have. So let's see. Yeah, a lot of people are getting top multipliers. So you can see that the base point right now is like, what was it? 11,176, so that is more than what we have seen so far. As the first four people named the same. Gosh. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So do let me know what are your thoughts on those two units, you know. I mean, Helios should be a pretty cool and fun unit to use, but in terms of the EX skill, what we have seen in game, like, if that is going to be EX skill, I don't really know how I feel about that. But alright, so that should be pretty much it. I will obviously do some summons on those two banner unit, of course. So with that being said, I will catch you guys all on the next one.